Yeah, they do a lot of movement on offense, and they obviously all have good shooters. Most of their players can shoot the ball, so and that movement is kind of hard to guard when you know you have shooters, and we have to trap and just scramble. So that makes it a little tough at times.
What about Lundblade, number 8 in particular, a guy with size who can shoot? He hurt you guys both games.
Yeah, he can shoot really well. So and he can hit tough shots. So yeah, salute to him.
Guys, we feel like we say this every time we get you guys, is that we don't see the quit in you guys, and of course your run late in that game. So what are you seeing from everybody is, there's a week of basketball left, and you guys are going to want to make a miracle run to extend that. But what is it about this group collectively that just never let down?
I think it starts with the head of our snake, Coach Martin. He just instilled it in us from the jump to never give up and fight as hard as we can. So even when we get down, he's all like every time out, he's always saying it, keep fighting, never give up. And he told us at halftime, if we got to play 5 dudes that's going to play the hardest the second half, we will to make a run. So just having him never giving up on us allows us not to give up on each other.
How does he do that? It's just he's in here with his quotes and everything, and I'm sure he's like that all the time behind the scenes too. But just what is it about him that keeps that hope alive and keeps you guys coming here every single day?
I think it's just something that was installed in him from a young age. Because it's hard for us to act like that all the time, but when we're around him, it's kind of easier. But we didn't grow up the same. We weren't raised the same as him, so it's just a testament to him and how his family raised him.
Vincent, this could have been it has been a frustrating year, but it could have been a lot of teams that finish last and have these type of years just fall apart. Guys won't like each other and things like that. This group still seems together, liking each other every day. Just what is it about this group that stayed together and kept battling for one another?
Yeah, it's definitely not the norm. But even off the court, we've always just bonded. Like, we all hang out as a group almost every day. So I feel like us having more of a brotherly bond is what's keeping us together. And as everybody can tell, like, we're still not letting up. Even though our record doesn't show it, I feel like we can still honestly make a run in the tournament. All these losses, they're close games, 2-3 possession losses. So I feel like we can get over the hump anytime.
Des, for you guys, losing, as Wyatt said, losing can make you crumble or come together better. When you assess the 8 different ways that you guys have lost 8 one-possession or overtime games, what does it come down to? Is it just execution? Is it just a bounce going your way once? What is it?
Yeah, I think it's just paying attention to close details down the stretch and taking care of the ball. Turnovers have been an issue for us this year, so just making the smart, right play, not trying to hit home runs, and just really just taking care of the ball, getting the best shot we can. And it's tough having a new group, learning this as we go through the season, but I feel like we've gotten better as the season goes on. We still have areas to grow, but I think we have improved. But basically the main thing is just taking care of the ball towards the end of the stretch.
And Vince, for you, obviously this season, quote, teaches you a lot of things. So what have you learned about maybe your basketball knowledge or your patience, or what's a big thing you learned this season from going through something like this?
Just to fight through. We talk about this as a group every day, from the coaches to even the players, like in our alone time. Like I said before, we're obviously in close possessions almost every game. So just keep fighting, like Des said. In the final stretches, we got to take care of the ball, and I feel like we can get over that hump.
Des, I want to ask you about 2 guys who are playing their last games coming up. One's Chase. What kind of leader has he been this year coming in as a graduate?
He's more like a glue guy for our team. Like, you always go to him, talk to him. He gets after it on the defensive end, gets after the offensive end. So it's just a good guy you can go to talk to, especially off the court. He's very smart, very intelligent, won't steer you in the wrong way. So I think that's a major piece for our team, even though if stats don't say it, sometimes it is a major piece.
The other guy's Wes Ova. He came here to play his 4th college, and he's 25 years old. He's finishing it up here. What kind of teammate is he? What can you tell me about him?
He's just a great person in general. Like, you come in after a hard loss, like a regular person would want to be down in the morning, 7 a.m. practice, but Wes is always there picking everybody up, having good energy. So just always someone you can go around, smile, laugh, have a good time. And then on the court, he's versatile. He can stretch it. He can guard multiple positions. So it's just been really great playing with this group of team.
Taz, both of you, you guys know the current landscape of college basketball, transfer portal, anything. Both of you transferred here. So when you look at this program moving forward, Conference USA and everything, just what is it about what's been built and established here over this season that makes you confident that this won't be a last place team once it goes to Conference USA? It's going to challenge for NCAA tournament.
I would just say the way, the hardness we play with, and the physicality we play with, I think that fits perfect in Conference USA, and it fits here. We just have to fix a few things, but I would say going through this year, I have all faith that we're still going to finish strong in the tournament, and we're going to have good seasons to come, just from the leaders, from the top of our organization down to the bottom. So I would say I'm high spirits for what's happening here.
Time for one more.
Vince, because the season has been so challenging, like I'm sure a lot of you guys came from winners, right? You've won a lot of games. Did this season at any point ever challenge your faith in keeping the play, like the fact that you wanted to keep playing basketball, maybe past this year?
Honestly, it didn't really have an effect on me. Obviously, we want to win, but every day we come back in with high spirits. We go at it in practice. And if you came to our practice, you would think that we're an 18-3 team instead of the opposite way around. Like we go at it every day in practice. I feel like, no, I don't feel like the spirits are down at all.
All right, guys.
I want to say congrats to Vino, 1,000 points, big accomplishment. So I want to say congrats.
Thank you.